every empire that Israel encountered, that it represents more than history. It reveals spiritual strategies that are still at work today. Egypt went to that 2 weeks ago, and it teaches us about the bondage of slavery. And then Assyria, it teaches us about the bondage of fear and intimidation. So tonight we come to Babylon, and if Egypt wanted to take your labor and take your diligent work into something, amen, and Assyria wanted your silence, Babylon wants your identity. Can I hear somebody say identity? You see, Babylon understood something that many of us still fail to recognize. If it can change the way you see yourself, it won't have to force you to live a certain way. And that is why our lesson tonight is called When the World Wants to Rename You. So we're going to be actually looking at this tonight, and we're going to call this tonight When the World Wants to Rename You. And I'm going to tell you, all over the world, all over the nation, wherever there's a Christian church or someone who believes in Jesus Christ, the world always wants to rename the people of God. So I want to make sure that you see some of the things that we want to talk about tonight. So Babylon's greatest weapon was not his army. It was his culture. It was his education. It was his values, its influence. And Babylon didn't simply conquer cities. It sought to reshape people until they forgot who they belonged to. In church, the same battle exists today. The enemy would love for you and us to identify ourselves with our politics, with our career, with our failures, with our past, with our races, with our achievements, anything except Christ. But a citizen of heaven knows this: my identity is not created by my culture. My identity is received from Christ. And if you're in this house today, I want to make sure that you understand that your identity that you have as someone who's more than a conqueror, someone who's able to do